he's not going to talk about it. This as New York Representatives Jerry Nadler and Carolyn Maloney and Minnesota Representative Angie Craig joined the growing list of Democrats who will not commit to supporting Biden in 2024. Dagen, they're doing everything they can not to answer the question. They don't want to admit they do not want Joe Biden on the ticket in 24.
If I was Senator Joe Manchin, I would want to talk about Joe Biden instead of trying to defend this garbage dumpster of a tax and spend bill that he's coddled together with Chuck Schumer. Again, at a time when you need to spur the supply side of the economy and you need to cut demand, this bill is indefensible. And again, it puts pressure on companies. It's going to raise taxes on manufacturers. You're going to hurt job creation. You're going to hurt wage gains. And then you're spending money on this green agenda, continuing to fuel inflation. I'd want to talk about Joe Biden all day long instead of trying to defend this monstrosity. But hey, Joe Manchin, have at it. You're not up for re-election this year.
Yeah, I mean, James, look, what did Joe Manchin get for agreeing with Chuck Schumer permitting in West Virginia? Isn't it interesting that that's what he wanted and the administration needed to do something? The Democrats needed to do something to get him on board.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's going to end up getting what he wants between the judicial challenges and Biden regulators, environmental groups suing. I don't know if he gets the faster permitting he's hoping for. But look, this is awkward for all Democrats. I think they probably should have thought in 2020 about something more than winning and about whether they were responsibly giving the country a candidate who was ready to lead. But it's especially weird for Manchin because he basically, you ask, like, why is this so awkward? Why is this presidency failing? And a big part of the reason is inflation driven by the Biden economic agenda. Manchin held out against it last year, understood the inflation problem. So for him to now sign on to it, it's beyond weird. He basically won the inflation argument, and now he's conceding to the losers.
Maybe he wanted more TV time. Maybe Manchin was feeling a little cold not being in the spotlight, and he wanted more. Look at how much he's been on television in the last week. Maybe that was the reason. Again, ego.
He was all over, yeah. Well, he was all over this last week. You're right. What about Kristen Sinema, Dagen? Is she going to hold strong and not give in to this? All eyes are on her now, and she hasn't said anything.
Nope. Maybe she enjoys the spotlight as much as Joe Manchin, but for a different reason. We'll see what she does. She's come out in the past against this increase on the change in carried interest.
Taxes.
So.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.